Hello students, in this class of ours we are trying to relate the Newton's third law of motion and the force of gravitation. Let me make it amply clear to your minds that the Newton's third law of motion holds good for the force of gravitation that is established between different objects. This we try to prove by taking two examples. Let us take Earth as one of the object and 1 kg stone lying on the surface of Earth and another object. So these two objects, if are lying as per the universal gravitational law of attraction given by the Newton, there will be a force of attraction that will get established between the two. And as per the statement goes like this, that F is equal to G and mass of Earth, mass of the stone, let me say, and this is radius of Earth and square of that. See, the center to center distance should have been calculated, but as in comparison with the radius of Earth, the radius of 1 kg stone is almost negligible, so the distance between the two has been taken as radius of Earth itself. And mass of Earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg, mass of stone is 1 kg, and radius of Earth is 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 meters. Now we will try to calculate what is the force of force that is established between these two. 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square upon kg square into 6 into 10 raised to power 24 kg into 1 kg and divided by 6.4 into 10 raised to power 6 meters and square of that. So this will come out to be 9.8 Newton. This is the force that has been established, and this is a force of gravitation, I must call it. The force of gravitation that has developed or that has established or between the Earth and 1 kg stone. Now when we say the third law of motion given by Newton holds good even for this, which means if Earth is attracting the 1 kg stone with 9.8 Newton of force towards itself, also 1 kg stone is attracting Earth towards itself in the opposite direction. So if Earth is attracting the stone towards itself, stone is attracting Earth towards itself, towards the stone. And if Earth is attracting the stone with 9.8 Newton, also the stone, 1 kg stone is also attracting the Earth towards itself with the same force. So this is the same as the statement of the third law was like this, that to every action there is a reaction, equal in magnitude, opposite in direction. So if you consider the pulling of the Earth of the stone, pulling by the Earth of the stone is an action, then pulling of the Earth by the stone is the reaction. And since they are to be equal and opposite, equal in magnitude, opposite in direction, so that we are going to see now that even though the forces are same, yet the acceleration that they will be able to produce in the bodies 1 kg stone and Earth will be different, because acceleration does not depend on force alone. So we are going to see it with this. F is equal to m into a, and if the unit of this is Newton, unit of this is kg, and this is meter per second square. This was just to make you understand that rather than writing Newton, I can also write kg meter per second square. So if I say force of 9.8 Newton, I can also say force of 9.8 kg meter per second square. Why I have written that shortly I will tell you. Now if I want to find out the acceleration in Earth, let me call it capital E, acceleration produced in Earth. From this equation of motion, that is obtained from second law of motion, you can write acceleration is nothing but force upon mass. And once you are calculating to find out acceleration in Earth, you will write mass of Earth. So if we do it, it is 9.8 kg meter per second square divided by, now mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to power 24 kg. And when you find out acceleration produced in Earth, that will come out to be 1.63 into 10 raised to power minus 24 meter per second square. 1.63 into 10 raised to power minus 24 10 raised to power minus 24 meter per second square. Now we will try to find out acceleration produced in 1 kg stone. So for this I will write same force upon mass of stone. So it will be 9.8, and this unit I will use kg meter per second square and divided by 1 kg. this will get cancelled and this will come out to be 9.8 meter per second square. Now we can see the same force of 9.8 Newton, same force of 9.8 Newton is able to cause different accelerations in the earth and stone because their masses are different. And this has been here, the mass of the stone is 1 kg, so 9.8 Newton force is able to establish an acceleration of 9.8 meter per second square. Whereas the mass of earth is 6 into 10 raised to the power 24 kg, so same force of 9.8 kg meter per second square is able to establish only an acceleration in earth is 1.63 into 10 to the power minus 24 meter per second square, which is almost negligible. This will produce, this is such a less acceleration that you won't even see the effect of this on the earth. So you can, daily observation, you must have seen it, that if you throw a 1 kg stone, you will see it falling onto the surface of earth. But when that same stone tries to attract the earth towards itself, you don't find any acceleration produced in the earth. So that's all about this.